Okay, so we're ready to go. Of course, I'm very hungry and thirsty. I don't feel like buying anything down there. Just want to get going early here. One of those spring waters. And I'm quite full. Alright, so no more spoiled food here, so let's just get going here, Carjo. Come on. Kind of wasting too much time as it is already. Okay, so let's get going here. Put the hat on.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. Do you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
You're not supposed to say such things out loud. It's kind of like a confidential kind of thing, you know, when they tell you those sorts of things. Of course, everyone just saw him waltz out of here, probably asking questions, but... Okay. Let's go. Can't figure out for the life of me why...
You're that mage from the college,
yeah,
right?
some of these things, these textures still aren't loading in. So...
Need a ride?
yeah, I want to go to Iverstead. I know you don't go there, but we're going there.
When the Empire
What are you doing here?
the All-Merry Dominion, they shamed us all.
Why would they call the Greymanes in on this? What do you... that is most strange. But you're leaving? Who are you? Oh, Elf... you guys are here too? How'd you find out? How'd you even know? Word gets out. Well, it's probably good everyone's here anyway. We really need to talk. Everyone needs to be talking here. We have to find out. We need to put an end to this. Once for all. Okay, so, I think they're all coming, or they're close to being here. You're not going to be happy. I know you guys don't like the Blades too much, but they are here too. I didn't tell them. I had nothing to do with that. But Ulfric and Tullius both agreed.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Well, it's the only way to get Bulgrav's help.
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Probably not much. I'll have to agree with you.
So, Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Well, what choice have you got?
Very well. You may enter.
Well, I suppose it's time to start this thing. That looks like a different set of armor, probably the immersive armors thing. Very nice. I like that set. It looks very good. Just a shame that sometimes I'm getting a texture here or there that isn't going to load in or something. I don't know. probably on my end somewhere. That one of there's several files you have to enable when you're doing the mod, so probably one enabled that I could probably disable or something that probably, I don't know if I did something wrong. Alan here too. Oh my. He's gonna recognize me. Oh well. I guess I'll go sit down. Seems like we're all here. So you've made it. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll have a seat.
Take your seat. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
I don't... Look, Ulfric, you have to eat a little crow here. What's the harm? First off, Tullius doesn't even really want her here, you can kind of tell. So just please be agreeable to this.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Maybe we should... well, alright, fine. I'm going to give you... I agree. This does set a tone for the whole negotiation. Ellen, you probably should go.
Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Please.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death.
Oh, come...
But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
I honestly, well, Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
I intend to favor no one, quite honestly.
I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Exactly.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
No trading.
Bones, where will these demands end?
No, just...
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I said there should be nothing. There should be nothing traded, but honestly, if anyone has to trade anything on this, I'd have to say Ulfric has to compensate on Karthwasten.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement.
Finally.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften.
Maven, all
The
people.
Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Thalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Well,
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
So how does that help us exactly?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
So why would he even come when he get called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Alright, fine. So what is this dragon's name anyway?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
Yes. Well, what about him? So he's a dragon. He helped me out.
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's
Fine.
not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continued to help you.
Look, about Parthenax, I don't think I could do that.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he even need to die? It doesn't make sense.
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
No other way? This just doesn't seem right. And he didn't seem hostile. I don't know, Sergio. The whole thing... This whole thing doesn't seem right.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead.
Oh, very well. Back up the mountain we go. Now, what do you guys think of that, though?
Dovahkiin.
I don't know where Arngarth went to, but I don't think he'd like us doing this. Crying out loud. I actually have to use that shout every time I go up here. Well, I don't even remember the name of that darn shout. What was that one? Is it Clear Skies? I don't know. I don't even remember if that was what it was.
Look! Baka!
Whatever. What is that one I have? I don't even know what that is. That was strange. I accidentally hit something and...
Look! Baka!
Alright. I think we're close. Wow. What a view. No, this doesn't sit well with me at all. What choice do we have? I want to talk to him first. Maybe he's got a different side to this story that we're just not understanding, but if I have to take him out, I have to take him out, but... There he is. And, probably should be using Dragon Rend. I do feel bad about this, Paarthurnax. I'm really sorry.
Drem Yolok, greetings.
The Blades are telling me that you deserve to die. You were a little bit misleading to me if you've done these atrocities in the past, you know.
The Blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
So why shouldn't they trust you then?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature, Zingriforvut se Sulyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
There's very little else to say, isn't there? I will ask you for your opinion on how we can actually lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach.
Odahviing will come to your challenge. Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of the Dova itself, he will come. Sum Ark Mora.
Then we have nothing else to say. I have to defeat you.
Speak. I will listen.
Okay, I'm supposed to kill him, but yet I can't kill him. He's immortal. So what?
Yeah, I used to. I do. The Hofkossayun has been. But no, I meditate on the road. Knowing a word, will I teach you, Dovahkiin?
Oh, I see.
What word calls you to deeper understanding? It is called think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fit. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Ponder the meaning.
Okay,
that
so there was a whole
fine.
thing here that I completely ignored.
Let that meaning which calls to you, Dova. In your that, think of this as the fire builds in your sum.
Okay,
your
so now you're of no further use. I can actually kill you now. Is that the whole thing? Sorry, I didn't listen to that, folks.
What will you spare?
Yeah, yes.
Odahviing will come to you. Odahviing will come to your challenge.
So can't...
Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of Dova itself, he will come.
Yes, yes. Can I are you killable now?
Speak. I will listen. Speak.
Okay, this was a little bit confusing here. I just don't understand why they tell you to kill him. There's no further conversation pieces here for... Okay, so...
Sum Ark Mora.
Oh, let's see here. So maybe I need to actually learn the shouts? No, they're... Apparently they're just part of it here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure here what's going on. So what do I have to do? Okay, so... Okay, so I'm completely confused here. I exhausted all conversation with him.
Speak.
Speak
I
what?
will listen. Odahviing will come to Odahviing will come to your challenge. The blades are wise, not Dovwala. I have no day. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
I had no clue. Well, now he's going up. Was it just a... I don't know. Someone tell me? He ain't attacking, he's just sitting there. The Parthenax dilemma here. I heard there was something glitched with him, and I just didn't know what it was, but apparently this is it. So I don't even know if I'll include this in in the... I might edit all those out. I don't really know. I guess it doesn't matter. So we're done. Now I'll go back to Carparthen next. I guess I'm not going to kill you after all, because it's glitched. The game is glitched. Yes. Adios. Have fun here. Okay, I saw on the wiki a little bit of a workaround here. I'm going to try it. Apparently it actually doesn't kill him. There is a known bug in this. And there's ways to get around it. Now why why Bethesda did actually physically fix this makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand this. So there we go. It's considered completed even though he's still physically there. And I don't think it'll make the Greybeards upset with us too. But either way, it's complete, and it was a glitch, and it's a known glitch. So unfortunately, a little bit of immersion here is gone because of the glitch, but it's over. So we got the completion on it. So I do apologize for that, but you can blame Bethesda for that. All right. So check our needs here before we go down the mountain. Hungry, thirsty, slightly tired. Sorry, I'm a little upset by all this now. Things worked out that way. So let's drink. These have things fill the water. Couple don't seem to be getting better here. Okay, so still hungry after all that. Okay, spoiled junk. Drop that. So much for that. Well, I guess we're gonna have to return to Whiterun. I'm assuming that's where we're supposed to be going here. Prepare trap for Odavig. And we're gonna be stuck with all these quest-related items for these quests here, so I may end up having to do some of these things even though I really don't want to do them, just to get the items out of my inventory, huh? It doesn't work well for Malryn's character to do such a thing right now. He was a murderer before, but he went through some changes, so in my opinion, he's not that kind of person anymore, which is sort of why I didn't do the Assassin's Guild storyline. I was originally sort of planning on that, so I will, well, just I won't be doing that quest, I guess. But there are a couple other ones I can do to get rid of the quest items in my inventory. So hopefully that will give us a little bit more room and less carry space. And I guess we're just going to go off the Whiterun, so that's where we'll be heading.